Hello everyone, I'm Mr. T. Here on my channel, you will find the newest and most fascinating updates about Tesla, surprising raffles, gifts, and lots of other surprises. Visit our website to discover a wide range of modern and advanced accessories for your Tesla vehicle to make your driving experience unique and perfect. Today I will show you all the improvements of the Tesla Model 3 Highland. Let's start with the external shape. Have you seen how amazing it is? The renewed version underwent a facelift, and its headlights are thinner than the previous version. Without fog lights, and the vehicle's grille is thinner. All this gives the car a much cleaner look and helps the aerodynamics of the vehicle. So like I said, they were solved from fog lights and cooling keys. In the previous version, it was split into three, and now there is only one side lengthwise, the front of the vehicle. If you move along the hood, you can see that this edge has been blown up just a little, so that the air, instead of hitting the windshield, flows over it more easily, and in fact it is the most aerodynamic Tesla you can buy right now. All the components remain the same. And science says that if you leave all these things the same but you make it more aerodynamic, then you get more range. In wheels we have two-wheel designs. The new wheels have been specially designed to improve the ride quality and give a smoother ride. To be honest, the side is not that different. It remains very similar to the previous version. There are new colors, ultra red and dark gray. The only panels that have been carried over from the old model to the new model are the doors, and the back are still easy to look at. This update is more aesthetic under the panels and all. The fixing points have all been subtly adjusted based on customer feedback. Back to Highland's new wheels, the drive car. Our rear is updated with the renewed aero coating. The old car used smaller wheels than the new car. Moving to the back, there is so much lots to talk about and so much to look at. If you notice, the trunk no longer cuts the headlights to two. This is a one-piece taillight. Never liked how the old one cut the taillight in half. The use of acoustic glass has also expanded to glass. In hindsight, it was to address concerns and feedback Model 3 customs. Spacious for the legs. In the store it looks quite, well, there is good leg room. Speaking of comfort, those kickbacks in that back seat are definitely an area where they have made some much more improvements. Comfortable here. There is more reinforcement and more padding. I feel more supported. It's nice and soft. I feel like I can have a nice long drive here. The next thing let's talk about it. It's the screen. I can take full control for my comfort and the air conditioning, but it's not. The only thing the screen does is also have entertainment options. In the back, we have an 8-inch screen for the kids and the passengers. We have all the entertainment here, and it is completely independent of the big screen. So theoretically, you can watch something up there. And I can watch something on another streaming platform with audio. Different here, we can be completely in world's hours in the same car, which I think is just perfect. This is the main screen. By clicking on the lens icon, you can enter and watch the 360 camera. By clicking on the three dots, You can see all the apps installed in the car, such as Spotify, Music, the road camera there. You can see all the recordings, radio, console, the games, the toy box, and more. Clicking on the toy box will open a screen where you can change the color of the vehicle display that appears on the side. To schedule a show, mesmerizing lights of the vehicle. Funny pillow for entertainment, and a romantic atmosphere. By clicking on the vehicle icon on the side, you can adjust the settings of the vehicle and the controls, the mirrors, the chairs, the opening of the glove box, and more. With the pedals and steering wheel, you can adjust the offer of the vehicle and the strength of the steering wheel. When charging, you can see the battery status to schedule a charge, adjust how much power you want to charge. Of course there is. Then the autopilot towards the controls adaptability. In the lock, you can define the users, child lock, and more. In the lights, you can change the lights, ambient lights, the state of the lights, and more. On the screen, set the brightness of the screen and the mirrors. In travel, you can find the travel history and the electricity consumption in each trip. In the navigation, you will define car navigation settings. You can safely there change the safety settings of the vehicle, viewing in live cameras, and more. Service there, you can see the air pressure and the user manual of the tires, alerts, and more. In the software, you can check if there are software updates. This is the brief explanation of the elements on the main screen. The design of the Model 3 Highland looks improved. Tesla focused on the small and significant elements of control. Quality and refinement. Regarding the steering wheel of the car, Tesla went for a clean and smooth design, and the vehicle's control center moved to the steering wheel. You won't find any button and other buttons around signals, wipers, audio, and adaptive, and more. You can find everything in a minimalist way on the steering wheel. The comparison between the previous version and the new version is a very interesting comparison. Most people would think they are very similar. dive into the car, especially when we connect them together. The changes are subtle but significant when you... Going inside, you look at the inside of the old third model. I didn't think needed an update. So you're looking at the new one, you're like, wow, you see the difference in improvements. There is no wood inside in this Highland. The upholstery is pleasant, smooth and softer. This model drives much better. Well, generally the steering feels a little hard. It feels very linear, so the steering is calibrated. Tesla has made improvements not only to the driver, but also to the passenger. That acoustic glass, they did a job great to try and make it a quieter place. It is more comfortable and more relaxing to be in it, as it is. This hood is newly tapered, and is kind of shoots the wind on the windshield. It's not strong here, so what they did works. It doesn't feel like a new car. It's as exciting as an improved car. They left the main point, and they improved some of the pain points. As for driving a car, Tesla changed the drive. In the new model, the drive is done with the card by placing it on the charging pad, and then you can put it on the same in the cell. Of course, the app is usually used, and the key is just for backup. These are the new updates and improvements from Tesla. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell to get updates. See you in the next video.